The bridge is a collection of kind of songs that are as old as 2 years to as recent as a couple of months ago. I call the album The Bridge because they're kind of songs. I express myself very well through song, but if you sit me down for a therapy session, I'll probably just be quiet the whole time. If you want to know what's going on in my heart, sometimes I'll just sing a song and you'll be like, you know what, I get it. And so I have kind of those songs that have carried me, from situations or lessons I've learned, life, relationships, those kind of things. And so I call it The Bridge because those songs kind of carried me over from that state of if I'm sad, to getting over that. So I'm hoping that the collection of songs will be a bridge for a listener, like you. If you're going through something and you hear everything's gonna be okay, even if it's just for that moment, makes you feel exactly good. It's gonna carry you for that moment, be that bridge for you.
Slowing down, I got a problem. This one nobody can solve it. And I've got hit, I can't walk straight. It's not a bruise, it's not a graze. And I need a shoulder, someone to carry me over. He carries me.
That even in that small engagement with my music, that you would find hope. And so that's why I called it The Bridge. Actually, shout out to Lisa, Noah, for that. I said it in conversation. She was like, "Yeah, that should be the name of the album." I was like, it should. Yeah. So I guess the main difference between The Bridge and my first album is I'm more aware of the musical choices I'm making. I feel like in the first album I was just like, this is what I'm gonna play. Forget y'all. If you like it, cool. If you don't, it's my kind of music.
Can you help me sing, say?
But this one, I've thought about, the approaches and how delicate I want some songs to be and how heavy I want some to be. I've thought about it from a musical perspective and not a fan perspective. not trying to make music that would cater to people, but trying to make honest music that is communicated well. I think that's the main difference.
Faithful Lord, you carried me, you're the wind beneath my wings. Faithful forever till the end. He is.
I really try and avoid making music that I think people want to hear. Yeah. I've been sat down by many people about taking my career to the next level. But I sense that they want me to make music for other people. The Bridge is not that. I've been able to grow in the production aspect of my craft. I produced 5 songs in the album. I had Johnson, who's in my band, produced 2. Gideon Kimanzi, produced a couple as well. There was a synergy that happened that was very unforced, if I can put it that way, and that's exciting to me as well. To get to the point where I have a vision for a song and I see it through is encouraging as well. So if you're a musician, if you're thinking about recording, I always tell guys, use what you have. Don't feel like you need X amount to get things done. You need X amount to shoot this type of video. Just use what you have and see where that goes. Be consistent in it. and be faithful in it, and you never know where it could go. I think that's what I've been trying to do, especially in the last year with the vlog and with content outside of just my music. It's just me using what I have. I mean, I shoot my vlog on the phone.
Sawa. Utajipata kwa vlog. Bag ni 5k. 5,500. Say wangu Adams anaweza niuzia na thao.
In the making of this album, I've also been able to build relationships with people and to see how I can rope them into my process and into my craft. You know, you'll see guys like Ashley.
Can you tell? Can you? Just a normal girl. Now a pop star.
Annette Odwar, I mean the whole band basically, and it's just trying to bring people in your space and trying to even foster those relationships. You know, I'd love it if Ashley or Isaac, you know, would want to do something like this in the future because of just this engagement. I've met a lot of musicians who either say they look up to me and or want to do A, B, C, D like I've done, and that's almost scary. I'm just taking it a step at a time and trying to be consistent with what I'm doing and trying to encourage as many people as I can, because if I can encourage an influencer, then I've influenced way more people than I would by myself. You know, if I could impact 5 musicians, I've probably impacted 5,000 people if they each have 1,000 followers. So that's the responsibility I see that I now have in some sense, and I'm pursuing that and trying to be as consistent as possible. So I mean, it was fun. It was fun involving guys. You know, despite challenges here and there, KPLC.
I come in where I came with the kick. You get what I mean? Let's see. It's recording it. The devil is alive.
KPLC bana.
I said it!
Just when you press the record.
And he said, it's recording, yeah?
EPs, enemies of progress.
Things of that nature, but I guess I've learned that it's not all in vain. Sometimes you get caught up in trying to make the music and trying to see where it can go, and you don't really see those visible, tangible results, and you feel discouraged as the creative yourself, feeling, what's the point? Why am I doing this? But even just that one person saying, you know what, Noel, I look up to what you're doing. You know, this and this song blessed me. This and this song did this for my life. Is very validating in terms of your purpose and your craft.